Who killed Taufik Hidayat's career? Olympic gold medalist, world champion, the man with the most deadly backhand smash in the history of badminton, a player who defeated Lin Dan and Lee Chongwei back-to-back in the same tournament. And yet, by 2019, he was sitting in a corruption court in Jakarta, admitting he personally delivered 1 billion rupiah in cash to a government official. Today, we break down the full story, the golden era, the bribe he refused, the bribe he did not refuse, and the choices that destroyed everything he had built. Chapter 1. The Golden Era. Taufik Hidayat was not just a great player, he was a different kind of player entirely. His backhand smash, executed from the back of the court using only his wrist, generated power and angle that the sport had never seen before and has never fully seen since. When Taufik hit that shot, arenas went silent before erupting. It was that extraordinary. In 2004 at the Athens Olympics, he won gold at just 22 years old. In 2005, he became world champion. In 2006 at the Doha Asian Games, he reached the final and defeated Lee Chongwei in the semi-final and then Lin Dan in the final. Back-to-back, the two greatest players of his generation, beaten in a single tournament. At his absolute peak, Taufik Hidayat was playing badminton that very few players in history have ever matched. Indonesia had found its next great champion. The future looked limitless. And then came the moment that changed everything. Chapter 2. The Bribe. He refused. Now stop, because this next part is something most badminton fans have never heard. And it will shock you. The year is 2006. Doha. Just before his semi-final against Lee Chongwei, a Malaysian team official approaches Taufik privately. He asks one question. How much does the Indonesian government pay you for winning gold? Taufik tells him, 200 million rupiah. The official smiles. We will double it. 400 million rupiah. Just lose to Lee Chongwei today. 400 million rupiah. Double the prize money. All he had to do was lose one match. Taufik's response was immediate. His exact words, "It is impossible for me to sell the name of Indonesia." He walked onto the court, beat Lee Chongwei 21-16, 21-18, then beat Lin Dan in the final, won gold, and said nothing about the bribe offer for 15 years. When the story finally came out publicly, Lee Chongwei called Taufik directly. He was stunned. He knew exactly who the Malaysian official was. He chose not to name him publicly, but the entire badminton world was shaken. In that moment, Taufik Hidayat had shown the character of a true champion. So what went wrong? Chapter 3. The Fall. Because here is where the story turns completely. After 2006, Taufik's relationship with professional discipline collapsed. He had the talent to compete at the elite level for years beyond his peak. Lee Chongwei maintained world-class fitness into his mid-30s through relentless conditioning. Taufik chose a different path entirely. By 2008, he was visibly heavier. His movement had slowed. At the Beijing Olympics, just 2 years after Doha, he was eliminated early. The player who had beaten Lin Dan and Lee Chongwei back-to-back was gone. Not because of age, not because of injury, because he stopped doing the work that greatness demands. He continued playing at a reduced level until 2017. But the Taufik Hidayat of Athens 2004, the one with the backhand nobody could explain, was finished long before he officially retired. The talent stayed. The commitment to maintaining it did not. And then in 2019 came the corruption case that ended his legacy permanently. Chapter 4. The Corruption Court. The Indonesian Corruption Eradication Commission, the KPK, called Taufik Hidayat as a witness in a major case involving the Youth and Sports Ministry. The minister on trial was Imam Nahrawi, Taufik testified in open court that he had personally delivered 1 billion rupiah in cash, 67,000 US dollars, to the personal assistant of that minister. 1 billion rupiah in cash, delivered by the Olympic champion himself. The money was connected to funding requests flowing between sports organizations and government officials, a system of corruption so deeply embedded in Indonesian sport that even its greatest champions were operating inside it. After his testimony, Taufik spoke publicly. His exact words, "No matter who the minister is, it will be the same. Half the building should be destroyed. There are so many rats inside." He called the sports ministry a building full of rats. On camera, after admitting in court he had personally carried their money, the man who refused 400 million rupiah to protect Indonesia's name in 2006 had spent the following decade delivering cash inside the very corruption system he once walked away from. The contrast was devastating, and the badminton world had no answer for it. Chapter 5. The Verdict. So who truly killed Taufik Hidayat's career? The Indonesian sporting system failed him. A sports ministry described by its own witnesses as rotten with corruption, a culture where cash moved between champions and officials so freely that even refusing a bribe in 2006 could not protect a young Olympic gold medalist from eventually being pulled inside. But Taufik also made choices. The choice to stop training like a champion. The choice to enter the political world of Indonesian sport rather than staying above it. The choice to become part of a system he knew was corrupt. He was the most gifted men's singles player Indonesia produced in a generation. The backhand that nobody could copy. The gold medal that a nation celebrated. The bribe he refused proved the champion inside him was real. What came after proved that a champion's character on a court and a champion's choices off it are two completely different things. And in the end, it was the choices off the court that killed everything the court had built. If this story shocked you, if you had no idea that the man who refused a bribe out of national pride later admitted delivering corruption money in court, then this channel was built for you. Every week, we expose the real stories and brutal truths behind the sport we love. Hit the notification bell, share this with every badminton fan you know, and tell us in the comments, do you see Taufik Hidayat as a hero, a villain, or something far more complicated? The debate starts right now.